What's up, homies and homettes? How you doing? It's the Magician of Tarot here, back with another installment, talking with my hands per usual. Hopefully you guys are well. Hopefully you guys are great. We were talking about messages meant to find you. Ooh. I've already pre-shuffled and blessed 4 piles. Allow me to pick my piles, please. Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are great, like I mentioned before. First pile is going to be the sorry, but I spaced out. If you guys are a part of the LGBT or you've been watching TVs or movies regarding space or aliens, check out pile 1. So what I'm seeing here with this rainbow and this astronaut. Second pile is going to be this creepy crawler bug. If you guys saw a bug, an insect, and it stopped you in your tracks, or it was a surprise to you, or it scared you, check out pile 2. Pile number 3, if you guys have lots of stress or chaos in your life and surprisingly you've been maintaining your peace, check out pile 3. And last but not least, it's going to be this turn down for wet kitty cat. If you guys have been doing something recreationally, whether it be games, books, or drugs, and you don't know when to stop, it's been consuming you, you don't know when to turn down, you don't know when to stop, like I mentioned before, check out pile 4. Guys, that's all I got for you. Please like and subscribe. Help the channel, help the algorithm. I recently passed 3,700 subscribers, so I want to thank all of you for your love and support. If you guys want to donate to the channel, always appreciate it. I got my Cash App down below. Love, love, and light to you, to you, to you. Hugs, kisses, all that good stuff. Positivity. Peace. What's up, pile 1? Come on in. Let's talk about messages meant to find you. It's whatever spirit wants to talk about. General reading. Great spirit, what's going on, pile number 1? Please and thank you. I don't have channel messages. I don't have extra cards, so it should be short and sweet. Pile number 1, message meant to find them. Queen of Pentacles out here. Queen of Pentacles is known to have good taste, known to be in a seated, well-off position. I feel like this is y'all energy. Y'all are about to be in a seated position of abundance, of luxury. I feel like a lot of you guys have good taste, or you want something that you strongly desire, because I see her having wants and desires or needs. This is what I'm getting here with the Queen of Pentacles out here. Now, I feel like you're about to have an increase of income with this Queen of Pentacles out here upright. Whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter, but I feel like you're going to be in a position of power, a position of authority, a position to choose. But with this earth energy, Spirit wants you guys to maintain your wits. Be down to earth with this earth energy out here. So let's continue on. This is a positive start to your reading, because that's read uprights and reversals. And I feel like this is y'all energy. You're about to have more income, more luxuriousness. You're going to be in a position to choose. So let's continue on. You have you guys breaking free. I feel like a lot of you guys have been in a waiting season, because the 8 of Swords is all about feeling restricted and restrained and being uncomfortable. I feel like you guys had to overcome an uncomfortable position, and you're going to be rewarded with this 8 of Swords in reverse. You're going to be feeling free. You're going to be able to choose. That's a strong channel message. You guys are going to be able to choose. You're going to have so many options is what I'm getting here. So Spirit is telling me to tell you guys to take your time, because this red just turned into a stop sign. In my mind's eye, there is no rush. I feel like when you guys are in a stuck position and you are breaking free, you want to go 0 to 100 really quickly, but there is no rush. Just like I'm rushing in my speech. But I feel like y'all are going to break free from a situation. You're going to advance, or you're going to evolve is what I'm getting here. You're going to upgrade. You're not going to be suffering, that's for sure, with this 8 of Swords in reverse, because the 8 of Swords is nothing but suffering. So let's continue on. We have the Sun card. Let me stop right there. The Sun card is happiness, joy, enlightenment, and exposure. I feel like you guys are going to have brighter days in your life. You're going to have lots of happiness and joy. I channel Spirit, God, with my Sun card, because God is the source of our light and warmth. God is all-knowing and all-seeing with his face out here. There's no reach God can't touch. So I feel like God's been watching your character. I feel like God is pleased with what he sees, and he's going to reward you, and you're going to have lots of happiness. A lot of you guys are a child of God, is what Spirit is highlighting with these children out here. Whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter, but you're going to be rewarded. You're going to be in the season of choosing, but remain down to earth, okay? What God giveth, God taketh. So this is a warning. You're going to be blessed, but don't let that get to your head with this headspace out here. Let's continue on. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Now, this is a warning. Spirit doesn't want you to be entitled, demanding, or have high expectations. Whenever I have royalty in reverse, they have an air of demanding, of attitude, of expectations. And Spirit doesn't want you guys to revert to being toxic individuals. Spirit wants you to be graceful with this queen out here, whether you're a man or a woman. I reiterate that all the time because this is just a symbol. Women are naturally nurturing. Women are naturally graceful. And whether you're a man or a woman, you have to be kind and gentle. You can't be forceful and expect, things when you're in a high position. Spirit wants you guys to remain humble with this Queen of Wands in reverse. So this is a warning of what to watch out for. Because like I said before, God giveth and God taketh. And if he senses you guys are rude and nasty, God will take it. And I'm also hearing God don't like ugly. The Queen of Wands is known to be attractive and beautiful and aesthetically pleasing. So if you start having an ugly attitude, things are going to be taken away. Warning, warning. What else we got? We got the Queen of Pentacles out here upright. I'm still seeing you guys being in a position of picking, of choosing with this pair out here. I feel like you guys are going to really be able to flourish and blossom and bloom with this agriculture out here. With two Queens of Pentacles, a lot of you guys are either lesbians or you're homosexual because I see lesbians out here. Some of you guys are curious. Maybe you're gay. I don't know. But whenever I have two queens parallel to one another, that's LGBT for me. So take what resonates, leave what does not. But I do feel, I call it like I see it, okay? A lot of you guys are questioning if this lifestyle is okay for you. And I'm here to tell you guys personally that God doesn't punish gay people for who they like. God punishes people that live in a lie. And I'm not speaking for God, but I want you guys to be aware that as long as you have pure intentions and you use your heart space and you're not out here lying and cheating and stabbing people in the back and you're not negative, then that's not going to come with consequences. We're allowed to love one another in the way that we love. God knows our love language better than we know our love language. So wherever you are in the spectrum, know that you are here to be authentic. You're here to be unique, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's where I'll stop. That's just for somebody out there, because I see LGBT out here. What else we got? We got the Queen of Swords out here in reverse. Now, we bring that up because a lot of you guys come from toxic households. With the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands out here, you probably had a mother figure or a father figure or a grandmother that was not okay with the LGBT, because I have LGBT back out here with these parallel individuals. But with the Queen of Swords in reverse, she's known to be cold-hearted, cut people off, dismiss. You might have had a parent that said they're going to cut you off, or they're going to cut you out the will, or they're going to create distance from you if you guys are your authentic selves. And you can't live for other people. You got to be authentic for yourself. You got to have to love freely. Don't live for other people is what I'm getting here. Just because they were cold-hearted and, they're going to do this and that speaks on their character and who they are. Don't live for other people. So Spirit also wants you guys to watch out for being entitled, demanding, cold-hearted, and, expecting too much. But this is just a message for somebody out there that can't seem to be their authentic self. Ending this reading with, we have the Four of Swords in reverse. The Four of Swords in reverse is telling me that somebody's been losing peace on who they sleep with. Because the Four of Swords is all about peace and meditation, but I'm seeing activity of cuddling, of sleeping, of intimacy, and I feel like you're losing your peace, or somebody out there, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, is losing their peace on who they sleep with and who's going to judge them and living for other people. And you got to row your own boat. That's what I'm saying. Okay? So let's get clarity and close our remarks. With all these swords in reverse, swords represents ideas and thoughts. But with these swords in reverse, I feel like you guys have had an overactive mind space and you've just been trying to figure something out for a long-standing time. And it's time for you guys to live for yourself. That's the only thing you need to figure out. If they don't like it, they don't like it. You don't have to live for them. You don't have to, make them happy. First, you got to weigh the pros and the cons. Do they really consider your feelings? Do they consider, you know, respect and, you know, allowing you to blossom and bloom? Because if it's not a healthy relationship, you don't need it. All right, I'm gonna stop right there. You have the death card in reverse. Death card in reverse is telling me is sickness and ailments. I feel like something is driving you mad or driving you sick is what I'm getting here. Somebody told you to stop something because the death card comes with an ending. But with that stoppage, I feel like a lot of you guys can't be your authentic self. So now it's driving you crazy because now you're living for other people and not yourself, and you don't know what to do and how to be. You know what to do and how to be. You got to be yourself. If they don't like it, you got to give them the exit. Tell them to go that way is what I'm getting here with the death card. Y'all got to dead a lot of situations that are already toxic. There's nothing wrong with telling people what it is and how it is. A lot of you guys we're talking about a parent-child dynamic because I have a child out here, but the pages represent communication. So you got to communicate, say it with your chest, let them know what it is and how it is. Kind of got to be unapologetic. That's what I'm getting here with this page of wands out here. But once they recognize that you are an adult, once they recognize that you are taking a stand, they're going to respect you a whole lot more. We are talking about family. The Ten of Cups is family vibes and support. You got to look at, are they supportive? Are they there for you? I see LGBT out here again with this rainbow out here. So a lot of you guys don't want to be free. You don't want to be open and authentic with these hands in the air. And there's nothing wrong with you being who you are. You're not supposed to be like everybody else. If they really love you, then they'll accept you. Flat out. Seven of Pentacles out here. I feel like you guys are considering what I'm saying. And now you have to apply what I'm saying if you feel called to it. You know, we all have choices to make, but I feel like now is the time for you guys to really take a stand. Five of Pentacles out here. A lot of you guys imagine suffering a loss either financially or having a support system. But Spirit wants me to tell you guys got to have thick skin and be a bit fearless. Because this alligator has thick skin. So you will get through it. And if they have like threats against you, let it roll off your back. But you will get through it. And there's nothing wrong with you being who you are. I'm trying to find Judgment in reverse. Judgment in reverse is the energy of being harsh, critical, and judgmental. Don't live for other people. If they want to judge you for who you are, that's on them. Don't allow their negativity to really affect you is what I'm getting here with the Judgment card. Judgment card is a spiritual test. You guys have to blossom and bloom and rise up to the occasion. You guys have to evolve into your true self, your authentic self. And there's nothing wrong with that, despite how judgmental people want to be. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. If this message resonated for you, please smash that like button. Please subscribe. I love you, sending you love and light. Congratulations in advance for being in a place of, you know, abundance and prosperity. Peace. Yo, what's up, cowboys and cowgirls? Bring it on in. Let's talk about message is meant to find you right now. Smash that like button, please, and thank you. Great Spirit, what's going on? Pile number 2, please and thank you. I don't have channel messages. I don't have extra cards, so it should be short and sweet. Message is meant to find pile 2. 4 Pentacles out here in reverse. 4 Pentacles is, I got a strong channel message. It's all about letting go, but I heard you got to let go, let God. A lot of you guys are control freaks, and I say that with love. The 4 Pentacles is all about being withholding and controlling and holding on tight to things. I feel like you're going through a situation right now, and you want total control. You are feeling stuck because I see lots of stagnation out here. But Spirit wants you guys to let go, let God. It's a lot going on behind the scene that you aren't aware of, is what I'm getting here. And you trying to control the situation is just going to drive you crazy. So you guys got to let go, let God. I'm hearing Jesus take the wheel. You know, spirituality is all about faith. And you guys have to have more of it. Let's talk about it. You have the 9 of Wands in reverse. 9 of Wands in reverse is tired and exhaustion. I feel like you guys have been dealing with a situation that is never ending or has been going on for a long time and it's taking a lot of energy out of you. The 9 of Wands is a whole lot of energy. He's built this whole wall and it's all about perseverance and endurance when it's upright. But Spirit is guiding me to tell you guys you have to persevere and endure as best you can, despite how tired you are, despite how you feel depleted with these reversals out here. The main thing that you have to do is not overanalyze and let go, let God, and have faith. That's your go-to. But I feel like you guys are probably at it alone, or you feel alone with the 9 of Wands because there's lots of solo dolo energy out here. So you guys have to have faith in your time of stress and burden. And I know it's easier said than done, but that's exactly what it is. What else you got? You have the 9 of Swords. This is more solo dolo energy because you typically see a person in bed with their hand over their face and it represents lots of misery and anxiety. You guys have lots of anxiety over your life and Spirit wants you guys to let go of that with the 4 Pentacles in reverse. You could be stressed out about money. You could be stressed out about a job, a career, a relationship. It doesn't matter. You know, more than one person picked this pile and I want you to know that you're not alone. Despite you feeling alone, you know, everybody's going through something different and we're all going to overcome in our own way. So don't give up on yourself. Just have more faith. The 9 of Swords is a card of lots of darkness. And I don't want your darkness to overcome you. I want you to have more faith. I want you to be the light when everything around you seems to be dark. What else we got? We got the 9 of Wands in reverse again. I just heard that another person wouldn't be able to walk a mile in your shoes because I have 2 9s of Wands in reverse. Like whatever it is that you're going through, you wish you had another person to, you know, vent to or to offer support is what I'm getting here, to let them know exactly what you're going through. But a lot of you guys don't have that, and that's okay. What I'm hearing is you guys were built to go through this situation, despite how uneasy you are or how tired you are. You know, let's think about Jesus. Jesus got crucified. You know, and that was the Son of God, but he was built for that. You know what I mean? And your situation is not anything close to what Jesus went through. And I hate to be preachy, but I want you guys to have a bit of perspective. At least you're not crucified. You know, so you might be going through a situation that's very tired and exhausted, and you wish you had another person by your side, but you were built to go through the situation, you know, and you're going to get through it. And it's going to be a learning lesson. And you're going to be able to inspire other people to go through that situation without feeling alone. Like a lot of us are in a situation so we can be a source of inspiration to other people. So yes, it's not fun. Yes, you're uncomfortable. Yes, you're tired, but your struggle will not be in vain. What else we got? We got the Lovers card out here. I feel like you guys are feeling the love. You're feeling the intimacy. You might not feel it around you in your physical environment, but you feel it from me. You know, I'm here to uplift. I'm here to offer encouragement, and that's what the best form of love is what I'm getting here. Some of you guys wish you had intimacy in your life. Some of you guys want to get laid. You know, that's coming, but you guys gotta let go. I'm also getting, some of y'all need to go and let go of your worries through solo dolo time is the best way I'll put it. Okay, if you guys don't have a partner, don't let that stop you, is what I'll say. But some of you guys need to get laid with the Lovers card out here and you'll feel a lot better. And I'm not saying you have to have another person to find a release or a climax. All right. Some of you guys are living through anxiety because of a relationship, because I see anxiety with the Nine of Swords and the Lover's card out here. So you worrying about another person, worrying about your situation is not helping. What else we got? King of Swords in reverse. King of Swords are known to detach, dismiss, and cut people off. I feel like you feel alone. The King of Swords are known to be an authority figure, known to be a go-to person who's focused, but I feel like some of you guys are dealing with people that don't appreciate you. I got swiper, no swiper out here. A lot of you guys deal with people that are not to be trusted, and then you let them in your energy when you need to cut them off. That's just for some people. Some of you guys have to be okay with detachment. You have to be okay with not having somebody rooting in your corner. You know, like I said before, Jesus was persecuted. He ain't have no friend when he should have. You know what I mean? So y'all got to get through a situation that's not comfortable. Ending this reading with the Moon card in reverse. The Moon card in reverse is putting a spotlight to someone's shadow side or something that they don't want to confront. I have to put a spotlight to what you don't want to confront right now, how you're feeling uncomfortable, how you guys have to let go of the anxiety, of the control, of wanting what you want when you want it. See, faith is believing even in when it's not in your timing is what I'm getting here. So I see lots of darkness out here, and I saw darkness out here with the Nine of Swords, and I feel like you guys are going through uncertainties and doubts and anxiety, but don't let that overcome you. Hope it resonates for you guys. Let's get cleared in closing remarks. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. I like having the Five of Cups in reverse because the Five of Cups is misery, grief, sadness, and I feel like when you came to this reading, you were sad, but now you have perspective that you don't have to be sad. You don't have to suffer alone, that you'll get through it, that faith is the name of the game is what I'm getting here. See, I see lots of darkness still, but I feel like by the time you came to this reading, you recognize, life is not all bad. I'm hearing tough times don't last forever. We got the Nine of Cups out here. Now, this is happiness. We went from anxiety and sadness and darkness to happiness, light, and joy. Well, I'm not saying you guys are jumping over the moon, but I feel like this perspective is making you feel better about yourself. King of Cups out here. I feel like some of you guys look at me as a life coach because the King of Cups is known to be a mentor and uses heart space. Thanks for the compliment. I'm not here to toot my own horn, but when you guys don't have another person by your side, you guys have to go even harder. Okay? Got the Nine of Cups in reverse. So a lot of you guys have been crying because I see tears with this fountain out here in reverse. When we saw what the Nine of Cups means. The Nine of Cups means happiness when it's upright. But I feel like you guys have been crying or worrying about a situation that's not going to get you anywhere. You don't need a pity party. You don't need to wallow in your sadness of the puddle of sadness. Excuse me. Go put on a movie. Go get your mind off of what you can get your mind off of. Don't try to control the situation as best as you can. Faith is the name of the game. I don't have any clarity or closing remarks from any decks I want to clarify, but I hope this message resonates. All you need to do is let go of control, give God all the glory and praise, pray, meditate, find your calmness, be still, peace, be still. That's all I got. Peace, y'all. Love you. Hey, what's up, pile number 3? Okay, you might want to go to 4. This is pile 3. You might want to go to pile 2 because I see 2 hands out here, and I feel like I wanted to say 2 earlier on. You might have multiple readings within this video. That's all I'll say. Do what feels calls to you. Great Spirit, what's going on? Pile number 3, please and thank you. I do have extra cards. This might be your 3rd reading because I have triples out here. If it's not, you definitely have multiple piles within this video. If you have multiple piles and they resonate, smash that like button for me, please. But come on in, pile 3. Let's talk about your message meant to find you right now. We have the Strength card out here. This is a great positive start to your reading. The Strength card embodies patience, confidence, vitality, and restraint. I tap in my 2nd card. This could be your energy or someone else's energy. I'm going to go with my 2nd card and let's get context. This is a great start to your reading, though. We have the 3 of Swords in reverse. What I just heard, I got a strong download that you guys are healers with this 3 of Swords in reverse, or you're problem solvers is also what I just heard. The 3 of Swords is kind of a crisis, it's an emergency, it's heartbreak, it's pain. I feel like you solve people's problems. They come to you for answers, and you give them the answers. You give them guidance. I see a storm out here in reverse, but in reverse, upright. But in reverse, I see the opposite. I see, cloudy days opening up and being brighter again. So you're a problem solver. You heal people. You give them confidence. They like coming to you is what I'm getting here. It's something intimate about how you work with other people. Because this is a very intimate card out here. You give them confidence. They like going to you. You make them feel better about themselves. You are a problem solver. You're a healer out here. I feel like people come to you in their time of need and they walk away feeling better about themselves. Whatever it is that you do it well. It could be work related, it could be, spiritual, it could be this, that, and another, I don't know. Queen of Swords, I feel like you give really good advice. People look at you as smart because the Queen of Swords is known to be very sharp-witted. And I feel like you guys have this sense of being very nurturing, supportive. Because the Queen embodies being a support system, being kind and graceful. So you're always there for people. You're like Mother Teresa, because I see this blue and this pale white. You're like Mother Teresa. Whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter, but I see women out here. People go to you for a nurturing touch or a support system. And I'll reiterate, you're like Mother Teresa, because I still see this blue and white out here. And Mother Teresa is known to be very generous and supportive and there for people in their time of need. What else you got? I got the 2 of Swords in reverse. The 2 of Swords in reverse is being open and aware. You guys know that you're good at what you do. I feel like y'all don't have an egotistical side to you. I feel like you're very graceful and you know, people need support in this world because this world is very dark and, you never know what a person's going through, basically. So I feel like you guys give sound advice, whatever it is that you do. Have a 4 of Cups in reverse. Now, my 4 of Cups is another card like my 2 of Swords in reverse, being open and aware, because we see him being closed off and his eyes being closed. And I feel like you embody a person that's very there for people in their time of need. That's not what I wanted to say, but I feel like a lot of people come to you in a state of unhappiness, and I feel like you guys are aware that you help people. With this 4 of Cups in reverse, you're open and aware instead of being closed off to people. A lot of people are closed off to what they should do, and you offer them a solution. You're like an angel is what Spirit is showing me with his wings out here. What else you got? You got the 2 of Cups in reverse. 2 of Cups in reverse is telling me that sometimes you don't have the support that you give other people is what I'm getting here, whether it be from a spouse, whether it be from friends or family. The 2 of Cups is a connection. And I see boundaries out here with this vine being split between them. So I feel like a lot of you guys are there for people even if your cup is not as full as you want it to be. I feel like you guys are givers, and I'm not saying people are takers, but you inspire people to be a better version of themselves. I got the 6 of Cups out here in reverse. 6 of Cups is telling me that you don't have another person by your side. The 6 of Cups and the 2 of Cups is telling me you wish you had a person by your side that you could, go to for guidance. But I feel like you guys are that person. What else you got? You have the death card in reverse, but I'm hearing with the death card in reverse, just because you don't have that support system doesn't mean you won't have that support system. A lot of you guys feel like you're going to die alone with the death card out here, but Spirit's telling me that that's not going to be your story. Your story's not done yet with the death card in reverse. So don't try to jump to conclusions. Don't try to label yourself as a martyr. There's nothing wrong with being an angel. I see lots of wings in your reading. A lot of you guys, I'm not even going to say what I want to say because I don't want to jump the gun, but you guys are headed towards heaven. Now, we all have choices to make throughout our life, and I don't want you guys astray, but I see lots of wings in your reading, and the kindness and the goodness that you do is going to impress a lot of people upstairs. That's all I'll say. So I don't want you to dwell on, you feeling alone down here, because you guys are doing something really revolutionary, and you're changing people's lives whether you know it or not. What else you got? You got the Queen of Wands in reverse. I feel like with this Queen of Wands in reverse, I have lots of queens in your reading. With this Queen of Wands in reverse, she's known to have a 20-foot pole. Spirit wants you to put separation and distance between you guys being a martyr, or you not envisioning yourself having a counterpart in your life. Don't label yourself any type of way so soon, so early. Don't let your light go out is also what I'm seeing here with this candle being in reverse. I think y'all kind of gave up hope on, having a strong connection because you are so strong, or having a partner that's on your level, or spiritually, physically, emotionally, but don't give up hope. Ending this reading with the King of Swords out here in reverse. I feel like some of you guys got your hopes up recently because I have counterparts out here. My King of Swords is known to detach, dismiss, and cut people off. I feel like you probably had to cut a person off because you were disappointed by how they carry themselves or what they do, or they're just not on your level. And these people are known to be independent. I feel like you guys just have to endure being independent for right now, because that's just right now. Your story's not over yet. And I feel like you had to deal with a snake or somebody that was dishonest is what I'm getting here. So I feel like you might have trust issues of who you deal with. But that doesn't mean you won't have somebody that's authentic, that's genuine, that's truly meant for you. This is just a hurdle for you guys to know what to appreciate when it comes. Channel message. So that's all I got. I'm going to get clarity. We got the Chariot card in reverse. A lot of you guys got your hopes up. You felt like you were headed in a direction of success and victory with a person. And I feel like there was a hurdle with the Chariot card in reverse, or, I see a stop sign out here. Like it came to a halt because this person just wasn't on your level, or they did something that really turned you the wrong way. Well, turned you off or sent you flying. I feel like people go to you for advice with the Hierophant out here. The Hierophant is known to be a mentor or leader. Represent work and school. So whatever it is that you do, you give people guidance, and I feel like you had your hopes up. I see them looking up. You had your hopes up with a person, but that person disappointed you some way, shape, or form, and that's okay, because when that right person comes, you're going to be able to appreciate and hold on tight and recognize that it was all worth it at the end. You have the Fool card. Spirit wants you to be lighthearted and carefree. Go with the flow of things is what I'm getting here. Don't try to anticipate the end when the end has not arrived at with the Death card in reverse. This is the beginning. The Fool card is 0. It starts off the tarot deck, and then you guys are imagining the worst with the Death card, but Spirit doesn't want you to with the Death card in reverse. So keep it light, keep it cute. Judgment card in reverse. Don't be so judgmental or harsh towards yourself because you had more hurdles than most. Okay? I feel like you guys are going to rise up, because of your lighthearted nature, your positive nature, but I don't want you guys to persecute yourself or your experiences, because it's the reason why we go through what we go through. Guys, that's all I got for you. If this message resonated, I hope it does. Please smash that like button. Please subscribe. Wishing you happiness and joy and peace, because you guys are a person of light and love. Hey, what's up, pile number 4? Come on in. Now, this might be your fourth reading because I'm seeing the word 4 out here. If it's not your fourth reading, you could go to any other pile if you wanted to, but do what feels called to you. Let's talk about what message is meant to find you right now. Great Spirit, what's going on, pile number 4? Please and thank you. I don't have channel messages. I don't have extra cards, so it should be short and sweet. Pile number 4. You have the 9 of Wands in reverse. The 9 of Wands in reverse is tired and exhaustion. I tapped on my second card, so let's go there. This could be your energy or someone else's energy. Let me get context. Star card out here. I feel like a lot of you guys do something, you have star quality, but it takes a lot of energy out of you because I have lots of energy. He built this whole wall, and the 9 of Wands, when it's upright, it's all about perseverance and endurance. So Spirit wants you guys to continue on the good work, even though it's not as easy as it looks with the Star card. The Star card is all about hope, inspiration, and guidance, and star quality, and glitz, and glamour. So I feel like you make something look easy, but it takes a lot of energy out of you is what I'm getting here. But stars are made under pressure, and I see lots of pressure out here. So at least you look good, at least you make it look easy is what I'm getting here. But Spirit wants to give you guys a thumbs up with the star quality out here and the star card upright because looks can be deceiving. It's not as easy as it looks, and you guys have to applaud yourself for all the energy that you exude and how you are able to inspire other people and how you guys have, this air of star quality. Like I said before, stars are made under pressure, and I feel like you guys feel the pressure. You have the Empress out here. Whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter, but I feel like you guys have attraction attached to you. With the Empress out here and the Star card out here, a lot of people want to sleep with you. I see bodily fluids out here with the Star card out here, and I see attraction out here. A lot of people fantasize about you. First and foremost, pause. Okay, with this eagle out here, they get excited when they see you. The eagles are known to have keen vision. A lot of people want to see you naked, is what I'm seeing here with this eagle and this naked body out here. So whether you're a man or a woman, I feel like you make things look beautiful. You make things, twinkle. It's what I'm seeing here with a star out here again. People are smitten by you, and they probably don't even know you as well as they want to. But I feel like you guys do something really aesthetically pleasing with this Empress out here. Or you could just be a support system and you're there for people. But I feel like you have nice results or beautiful results, or you're easy on the eyes. I don't know. Or you're a support system, and a lot of people love people that are just kind-hearted. That beautiful center is what magnifies your attraction, I guess. I don't know. Let's continue on. You got the 10 of Cups out here. A lot of people want to have a family with you, whether they want you to impregnate them or they want to impregnate you, because I see a family unit out here. A lot of people look at you as family. You make their day. I'm seeing a rainbow in the background, as you guys can see too, so they get happy. You make their day. It's something about you. I see consistency out here too, because my 10s represent accumulation. It takes a long time for it to get to 10, and I feel like with whatever it is that you do takes a lot of energy out of you, and they don't see all that comes with your job. They just see the final product is what I'm getting here, but they like what they see. Okay, so Spirit wants to give you compliments on how you do your job and how people view you. So this is a heads up, I guess. People want to get it on with you. I see lots of sex out here with this baby and this naked body. Typically with sex you got to be naked, and this baby ain't come from nowhere. So let's continue on. Let's talk about this 5 of Cups out here. 5 of Cups is sorrow, grief, and sadness. I feel like recently things have been really hard on you. It's been lots of pressure. You've been exhausted. It's been daunting. You haven't been looking forward to doing whatever it is that you do. But Spirit brought you to this reading for you guys to maintain positivity, because I see lots of negativity out here. I feel like you might have a dark cloud raining on you currently, but let's not forget about this rainbow in the background, how you make people's day and how you create beautiful results. So you got to take the good with the bad. Okay? What else you got? You got the Eight of Wands out here. Eight of Wands is communication and travel. I feel like you hear me loud and clear that you have to keep on keeping on. I see this wheel out here. You got to get your roll on. You got to keep moving. Don't stop just because things are hard right now. I feel like you guys are beat because I got I got the Ace of Wands in reverse. Ace of Wands is all about punishment and discipline. So I feel like you guys are beat right now, and it's taking a lot out of you, but you hear me loud and clear that you guys got to keep your roll on. You guys got to keep going. If you want to take a break, that's fine and dandy, but don't quit, Not when people see you as a celebrity, as a star, you know what I mean? And it doesn't matter how much of a fan base you have. People idolize you is what I'm saying here. And I don't even think you guys want to be idolized. I don't think you're doing it for ego. I hope you're not doing it for ego. But people look at you as a celebrity. Ending this reading with the King of Cups out here. You might be looking at me as like a life coach because the King of Cups is known to use his heart space and known to be an authoritative figure out here. I feel like this is y'all energy too. I feel like you give people guidance, or you give people hope, or you tell people what to do, because this is an authority figure. He's smart. He makes executive decisions. I feel like you have a know-how. I feel like you guys are just good at what you do. You let things flow. I'm seeing lots of liquid in your reading, and I feel like you guys have to just ride the wave with all this liquid in your reading and this background. I got this wave in the background because that's a symbol for me to overcome adversity. Life is not always bad. Life is not always good, but you guys got to ride the wave. With all this liquid out here, I just see lots of unhappiness out here. So yes, you might be facing hurdles right now, but that's just right now. A lot of people see you as somebody that has it put together, somebody that they would love to be with. They would love to call you a baby daddy or husband or boyfriend. A lot of people look up to you. Let's get clarity and closing remarks. Page of Cups out here. Funny how we have a parent-child dynamic. Somebody wants you to impregnate them, or somebody wants to impregnate you. But I see men out here. I got the Two of Cups out here. The Two of Cups is soulmates and connections. Somebody would love to have a conversation because my pages represent communication. So they would love to have a conversation, and that lead to one thing to another. And then I see this fish out here, which is a symbol of fertility. And I see all this wetness out here, which is a symbol of bodily fluids out here. Somebody wants you sexually. You got the High Priestess. A lot of you guys are intuitive. You could have natural gifts and have a 9-to-5, or you're an artist, or you guys are psychics, mediums, or very intuitive, where you have a channel on YouTube, because I see you pouring into the collective, or you having star quality on YouTube, or have a large following. But a lot of people go to you for guidance, and that's more to why they're attracted to you, because you have this knowledge attached to you, as well as these star-like quality, and you leave imagination, you leave them wondering. Knight of Swords in reverse, but I feel like sometimes you guys get tired of keeping on. The Knights go on missions and they advance, and I feel like you guys are descending a little bit, because I see an ascension out here, upright, but I feel like you guys are just like up and down, up and down, up and down, but you guys gotta maintain consistency. You guys gotta recognize it's not gonna always be easy. It just comes with the territory. The Hangman out here. Ooh, a lot of people want to know about your sexual organs. I'm seeing someone that's hung, you know what I mean? But I feel like you guys are enlightened to what I'm talking about. I'm just getting lots of sexual innuendo out here. So people fantasize about you. I feel like you're enlightened to this reading and how people view you. You're a target to a lot of people. A lot of people want you. They seek you out. 10 of Wands in reverse. A lot of them want to relieve the pressure. And I'm getting sexual energy with this 10 of Wands out here. Like, you'll arouse people with these arrows going up. 10 of Wands is carrying a big load. So they either want you to drop that load off into them, or they want to drop the load off into you. And when I say the load, I'm talking about some baby batter. I'm done. Guys, that's all I got for you. Please like, please subscribe. Please comment if you're attracted to me, because I could use some upliftment. But you're probably not. We're probably talking about you. I love you guys. Peace.